Maximini, a professional Scrum trainer with Scrum.org, and today I want to talk about estimating in relative sizes. Now, many people out there are used to estimating in absolute sizes, so for example, man days or person hours or stuff like that. Now, in the Agile world, we try to reap the benefits of relative estimation because we believe it's quicker and gives us the same benefits as estimating in absolute sizes. So, to get a common understanding of relative estimation, I prepared a little example for you. Now, on my screen, you can see 3 glasses. Let's fill in some water into these glasses. Now, if I asked you to estimate the content of those glasses in absolute sizes, you would come up with, for example, milliliters. And you and I could argue for hours if it's 80 milliliters or 70 milliliters in the first glass. And since we actually do not know the size of the glass, that could be quite futile. Now, what we see immediately is that the first glass holds more water than the second, and the second holds more water than the third. And we might even put numbers to that. So for example, relatively spoken, we see glass 2 has roughly twice as much water in it than glass 3. And we could see glass 1 roughly has 50% more water in it than glass 2. Now imagine these bottles or these glasses with water are not glasses, but they are work. Let's say we have work item 1, work item 2, work item 3. And if we estimate them with relative sizes, we still can say it's twice as much work. Item 2 has twice as much work in it than item 3. But what we cannot say is, how long will it take to complete these? Here comes the fun part. Because as soon as we finished one task, for example, let's say we finished item 3, then we know how long it took to complete item 3. And if we say our relative estimations are more or less correct, we can say, okay, if item 2 has twice as much work in it as item 3, and we completed item 3 in a certain amount of time, then we can assume that completing item 2 will take twice as much time. Now this might sound complicated, but the benefit is as follows. Imagine you get new team members. Well, if you estimate in absolute sizes, then you have to re-estimate everything, and your estimate depends very much on the question who will do the job, because the newbie will obviously take longer than the expert. Now, if you get additional tools that speed you up a little bit, you will have to re-estimate everything if you estimate it in absolute sizes. Now, if you estimate in relative sizes, the size of the task remains the same, no matter if you have a newbie or an expert, no matter if you have old tooling or new tooling. What changes is the velocity, what changes is the speed, how fast you complete this amount of work. And that means if you get new employees, if you get new skills or tools, you do not have to re-estimate everything. The only thing you have to do is you have to measure your velocity. You have to measure the speed by which you complete things. In Scrum, you do this every sprint anyway. I hope this helps you on your journey to agility. I hope this helps you in estimating in relative sizes. If you want to learn more, I'm happy if you connect through Xing or LinkedIn. Enjoy Scrum On. Bye.